JSthebest. He's really done well in the MCS, about taking that next step. He's got 3 EA major appearances, best run in the Madden Challenge, 2 club titles, but man, he's looking to do more. He's looking to put some more money in the pocket, put a belt around his waist. 1st and 10, and JSthebest with that left. Michael Vick, the former VT Hokie, throws this one away on 1st down.
Looked like he missed some reads there. I thought he had the angle route early. I even thought he still had him late. Joke was late with his user onto the angle route, but he goes the conservative approach and he throws it away. And now Joke has already used 2 timeouts here. Very interesting. Within the first 5 seconds, Joke's already used 2 timeouts.
2nd down and 10 for JSthebest. He's in that trips tight end formation, 3 wide to the left side, 1 tight end to the right side of the formation. He'll hand the ball off to Alvin Kamara. And TD, it would be remiss if we didn't mention, you see the tags at the top. Joke still running with that RIP tag in memory of True Boy and Spot Me, 2 legends in the community. Joke still paying his respects.
Without a doubt, 2 guys we will never, ever forget. True Boy, Eli Clayton, Spot Me, Taylor Robertson. I mean, these guys were just, I mean, besides the fact that they were 2 of the best Madden players in the world and best Madden players all time, they were 2 of the greatest people, nicest people you'll ever meet, and we'll always remember them. We miss them.
Bubba, come on, man! Come on!
And thoughts and prayers in honor of them. As we talk about him, Joke is able to scoop and score for 6 points. Putting that, we talked about Joke's defense. It once again comes up huge.
What is he known for? Defense. And on the first drive, he gets a strip, sack, fumble, and he takes it to the crib. This is the exact way Joke wants to win the game. He doesn't care about offense. He doesn't even want to be on offense. He actually hates offense. He just wants to be on defense, get these type of turnovers, and win the game that way.
TD, Joke might be the first player in Madden history who just gets the ball and just punts it back. Just goes, nah, I'll put the defense on the field.
Listen, Nick, remember, this is a guy, as we take a look at the replay here, it was just, you get great user. I mean, nothing was open, sends the corner in. Michael Strahan goes to the crib.
It is JSthebest with the ball, and you see the star under Kamara. We're good to go.
We're good to go. We ready. We ready.
There you go, Katie. There you go, Katie. We got ourselves our musical performance.
Go get him. Go get him.
Vic rolling out. He'll throw this one away.
Once again, and so in Joke's club championship win versus Ape, it was Leroy Glover coming up the middle. It seems for some reason Joke's just getting these crazy sheds, and once again he's getting it here today off the edge.
Vic, 2nd and 10. This time only a 2-man rush from Joke. Still nobody downfield, and he'll throw this one away. So far, Vic has thrown 2 balls into the stands and has fumbled once for a touchdown for the other team.
Goes all-out coverage right there. There's Joke, nothing open. Good pocket by JS, but just nothing doing. Had to throw it away. Live to fight another down.
Vic. 3rd and 10.
Okay, come on!
Trying to throw that crosser.
Give me that, man.
Oh, almost.
It's a bag.
It is picked off. Isaiah Simmons with the pick, matching the receiver step for step. 2 drives, 2 turnovers for JSthebest.
An absolute bag right now by the best defensive player in the world. And I thought JS might have had the running back, though. He just got greedy, tried to get that post in there. But those acrobats, those 1-step aheads on defense. Joke has 3 1-step aheads, just completely bagged that post route.
1st down and 10. And we can see Joke's offense on the field for the first time. And no surprise, Bo Jackson going to work. Picking up 2. What are we going to see? Joke in trips tight end. That's not something we're used to seeing.
Joke in trips tight end, but I'm sure we're going to see him audible around a lot. He's going to be audible and down to a lot of runs in that Las Vegas Raiders offensive playbook. Don't be surprised to see some I-form close, some strong H wing, some I-form wing. But he likes his trips as well. He feels like he is a better passer than people give him credit for. Everyone's used to him, you know, running the ball every play last year. But he feels like he, and I talked about this in his Browns club championship win, is that he adapts to the game. No matter how the game plays, he's going to be good at it.
They're down and 12. JSthebest, good defense to start things off. Trips tight end, he's got Jerry Rice, Alvin Kamara, and Randy Moss in the trips on the right side. Jermichael Finley, load tight end on the left side of the formation. As Gannon steps up in the pocket, he'll look left side. Jerry Rice will get a good chunk back, going to make it a 4th and short. And Joke trusting that defense. You talked about how he loves being on defense. He's got the best defense in the game. That's why he's not going for it here. He wants to put the defense back on the field.
Exactly. Joke feels like if he can kick a field goal every drive, he gives himself a chance to win. He just doesn't want to turn the ball over. He wants to play defense. But that was a big stand from JS. He forced Joke into a field goal, but Joke just stepped up in the pocket, threw a little baby slant route. He able to get enough yards right there to get that field goal.
10-0. Now JSthebest back on offense. Vic back to work. He's got Moss, Rice, and it looks like Bo Jackson in the slot in the trips formation. Looking left side, Randy Moss will pick up 4. First completed pass to the correct team, and JSthebest has 2nd and 6.
Good little dot right there. Trips tight end, goes a little hitch route to the slot receiver. You had the outside receiver on a smoke screen to bring out the flat zones. Those a nice little low ball for a 4-yard gain.
Vic rolling right, 2nd and 6. Throws this one away. It is Joke might be the worst player to play from behind on. He is so good defensively. Don't forget, guys, Madden competitive gaming, it's returning to ESPN2. The conclusion to the Madden NFL 21 Club Championship will air live Friday, February 5th at 10 p.m. Eastern. Someone is going to win $150,000 and that prestigious championship belt. You won't want to miss it, TD. Could it be this man, Joke?
It could be. The way he's playing defense right now, and this is a big play for JS. He's in a bag. He ran the ball on 3rd down. He's not playing confident, but he's got to step up into the pocket and make a memory.
4th and 6.
Don't ag him.
Looking. Oh, he threw it over the top. And Jerry Rice, what a catch. What a throw to keep the drive alive on 4th down.
What a play, as my guy Ivy Strafen would say. He did step up in the pocket, and he made a memory. A rack egg down the field to the 33. That's big time JS staying alive.
Worst play ever, bro.
Kamara trying to find some room on the right side. You know, Tiddy, when you get a play like that, especially from JSthebest, not a great start to the game. Is that something that can put you on the right track?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Anytime you get that big play like that, that really boosts the confidence, and he's starting to laser.
No,
oh,
more lumber than a Home Depot. What a hit over the middle, forcing the 2nd fumble of the game. The defense for the 4-time Browns Club champion.
He threw an absolute laser, but Joke with the user hit stick forces a fumble. What a big hit. And Joke saying that's deserved right there. And wow, what a turn of events, because JS was starting to cook. His confidence was going, and Joke with the user hit stick.
1st and 10, back to work goes Joke. Bo Jackson right down Broad Street, picking up a 1st down. What a hit. That's going to pump the virtual crowd up here at Pizza Hut Stadium.
That was huge, and that's such a dagger for JS. He was really starting to feel it. What a swing, what a turn of events. Joke now, now Joke's just going to use all this clock. We talked about it earlier. He's cool with taking all those field goals, so he's just trying to get out of this half now. Don't expect him to hike the ball here in this 1st quarter.
10-0. What a start for Joke on his quest for back-to-back belts. How about when 1 quarter, TD, 3 turnovers forced? You can't start much better than that on defense.
No, you can't. That's huge. Anytime you get those turnovers, especially a guy like Joke, you know, and whenever you got to play a guy like Joke and you start behind, like you alluded to, Nick, makes it very difficult. Still plenty of time, though. JS got to get a defensive stand.
The winner of this game will take on John Beast to be crowned the AFC North champion and a spot in the Final 8. By the way, just a mild $10,000 game right there. 1st and 10. Back to the I form. Trying to get Bo Jackson outside. Great defense from JSthebest, trying to hang on for dear life.
And the one thing that, you know, me analyzing the game that I see for Joke this year, and we've talked about it, this isn't really his style of game. It's a passing year. And as you can see right now, Joke's run game is completely bagged. And that's the thing, whether it be this game or if he does advance further in the tournament, if someone shuts down that run and they can move the ball on him, how is he going to fight back when he needs to pass the ball a majority of the game?
2nd and 13.
I
Oh, give me the pick
bad read from
six.
Joke. It's picked
What
off
am
by
I
JS.
doing?
You want a
Come
way to
on.
get somebody
The-
back in the game. You force some
You guys
turnovers,
small.
and the acrobat making plays for the Ravens
Come on,
Club
play
champion.
smart, man.
Big
What
time
are you
defense.
doing?
What a user pick by JS, and that's what I just talked about with Joke. When you force him into passing situations, he does make some bad reads. He's not the best passer, and you saw it on that play.
Might as well call that pick a defibrillator because JSthebest has life. Vic scrambles outside the pocket. I wonder, TD, escape artist here in Madden 21, not nearly as powerful as it was in Madden 20, but Vic certainly has more mobility than the other quarterbacks. Is that something JS can use to his advantage?
He should, because the most important thing is he has that gunslinger. As long as he has that gunslinger, which he does, then you add on the escape artist, can definitely make it easier. The ability is not as good, like you said, as last year, but it's still solid, and he's got to start to roll out, make some plays.
Second down and 10. Big step in left. Looking for anybody. No one is open. The defense downfield. One thing I love about watching Joke's defense is how he mixes up sending 2 versus 5 versus 7. It's hard to read.
Yeah, and the one thing, too, is that JS, we just talked about it, can he roll out? He's trying to do that, but the thing is Joke's adjusting with him, and Joke has a spy on the field in the middle of the field. So that pretty much makes it impossible for JS to make any plays with Vic. So great chess match going on.
Can JSthebest put some points on the board on this drive and get back into this one? 10-0, Joke on top. Vic in the gun. Bo Jackson motion to the right side. This time a 4-man rush from Joke. Looks over the middle. Timing catch by Finley, but broken up on the left side. It looked like prime time, making the big defensive play. 4th down.
That was a good read. He had a dot, but Joke clicks on, is able to swat that ball away. It's a tough break for JS, and now this is huge. 4th down at his own 42. Heading into halftime territory. He's got to convert.
4th and 10. Rice, Jackson, and Mosley to make a big play. 3-man rush from Joke. Looking right side. It's got Jerry Rice.
Because I'm lagging, man.
Jerry Rice
God.
making plays for Jelani Shelton.
Lord, if this
Big
dude
time
isn't the
laser
home
from
team, he's losing
JS
by
right there.
30.
That was a tight window. I like the route combo, though. It was straight man-to-man across the board. He had a tight end angle route. He had a crossing route. He's able to thread the needle barely to that crossing route and picks up a big 1st down on 4th down. That was a clutch dot.
He's not the home team, he's
JSthebest
already
coming in
losing
out of the
by
final 32, number 4 in pass play percentages. Loves to air the ball out. One of the
Good
lowest
throw,
in terms
Vic,
of
let's
run
go.
plays, and he might
Come on,
have
man.
him. Rice to the end zone. Everyone
he's
out
not
the
home
way.
team, he's losing.
JSthebest is still alive.
The Michael Vick experience. He's a lefty quarterback, but he rolls out right, throws an absolute laser on the money, and JS is cooking with sauce.
Kick is up. It is good. All stemming off the pick thrown by Joke. He was in firm control. But much like the Bee Gees, JSthebest is staying alive, down by 3. As now we'll see what Joke has offensively as we'll take a look at our Snickers touchdown replay. Another dime from Michael Vick.
Rolls out right with the lefty and just throws it on the money. JS starting to get fired up. And I'm fired up, Nick. This has that big game feel, because the one thing we say about Joke, the best defensive player in the world, he has a lot of fight. But the thing about JS, he has a lot of fight too. That's a kid that never quits. This is going to be a battle.
Joke back to the ground game. You know, Joke said he wanted to be known more as a passer, not just a runner. Doesn't help when you throw a pick on the last drive. Let's see if he can't put this together and get back on top by
I'm literally skipping
2 scores. Just look at Bo fighting forward. 3rd and short for Joke.
3rd and short, whole playbook's open here. You see Joke maybe going to goal line. I'd expect him to come out, sub in a couple extra tight ends, and then audible over to the goal line. He might look for the stretch initially, but it could go down to a fullback dive or a QB sneak.
Oh my God.
3rd and short for Joke. The Madden Bull belt just over his right shoulder. Go to the I form. And now he's going to audible down to goal line. Got Waller and Gonzalez, 3 tight end set. Waller, Gonzalez, and Finley all out there. They'll go to the fullback dive. Marcel Reese! Oh, he had a touchdown. It looked like he tripped over his own shoelaces.
The Swiss Army knife, Marcel Reese. He's been a weapon in this tournament. Those fullback dives, he was a shoelace away, like you said, almost broke that thing free. But nonetheless, he's able to convert.
First down and 10, and guys, don't forget, get excited for a special presentation of the Pro Bowl Madden NFL 21 edition presented by Verizon. A Pro Bowl game unlike any other, airing right here on our EA Madden NFL Twitch channel. See Deshaun Watson and Kyler Murray lead their 2 teams of fellow NFL stars and celebrities as they go head-to-head in Madden. Cannot wait for that one. And also, by the way, don't forget, head over to Twitter, use the hashtag Madden Club Championships. You can see your tweet here live on stream. Let us know who you got winning this game, chat. Is Joke going to hold on? Is JSthebest going to pull out a come-from-behind victory? 2-minute warning, 3-point game.
Yeah, Joke stays using that clock. Getting into 2nd and 7. JS starting to apply the pressure a little bit. Joke gonna audible down once again.
Go back to Bo. And Bo is like trying to tackle a bulldozer. First down for Joke.
Yeah, Bo was so good. One of the best running backs year in and year out in Madden Ultimate Team. We saw it there. Falls forward, picks up those extra 2 yards, get that first down. Joke with no timeouts here, so still plenty of time, but it will start to get a little scary. But I'd expect him to stay to that ground game and try to just get into field goal range.
Oh, how about JSthebest finally getting a nice gap shoot there? That was Isaiah Simmons who had a pick earlier. He gets in the backfield. Joke had those 2 timeouts used early in the game. He's out of timeouts now.
And JS just called a timeout. He wants the ball back. Great defense from JS right there. Listen, it's a great strategy. When you're going up against Joke, you got to sell out against the run. Good strategy. Force Joke into these passing situations.
2nd and 13. There he is. The all-time leader in receiving yards, Jerry Rice with the catch. Shy of the first down marker, but going to put him, I think, in field goal range at the 39-yard line. It's 56 yards. He kicked one from there earlier.
Good patience by Joke, going back to that same route combo. JS, though, doing a good job with his user. Almost baited him again. He got him on that hitch slant combo. And he's going to be short here.
Uh-oh. What does Joke do here? Last time he kicked the field goal. This time he stayed aggressive.
Got to be Marcel Reese territory once again. He put his ball carrier on aggressive, so he's trying to get an extra fall forward, but it could potentially cause a fumble as well. We'll see what happens.
Will he give it to the former Washington Husky Reese? Will he give it
My screen just
to
went
Bo
black.
Jackson?
My screen just went black. Everything's black. Everything is black.
It is hard to play Madden if you can't see it. I can actually attest to that one. And he got stopped. On 4th and 1, he got stopped. Went to Marcel Reese, and the gap shoot from JSthebest gives him the ball back.
I couldn't even quick hack the play.
Oh my goodness. We got drama here at the club championship. But JSthebest defense stands up. He's fighting through it again, and now he's got the ball with 1:06. What a turn of events.
$7,500 game of Madden. Controversy abound. Welcome to competitive Madden. Wow, Joke just sent the heat. Isaiah Simmons with the sack.
Sent the goons, and this is a situation where JS, you can't force things here. You can't lose the game on this drive right here. Got to be very careful. You know, Joke might dial it up.
Misread.
I don't think his feet are in bounds.
I'm hacking so bad. Why? Why?
Ah, come on.
3rd and long. 3rd and forever. Trips for Michael Vick. What a career for the former Virginia Tech Hokie. Rolling right. And Vick's going to take off. He's got some room. Backhand on Vick. And Joke begging for another fumble.
Winning by 3.
Oh my goodness. Mike Vick just took a major hit. That was scary. I don't know what. He didn't slide. He didn't go out of bounds. And now we'll see what he does here. Probably just going to take this thing down. and call one more play to end the half.
Fourth and 5. 5 seconds and counting. Look over the middle. He's got Kamara, but that tackle animation is going to run the clock out. 10-7 are scored at the half. TD. Interesting game all over the place.
A little bit of controversy, a little bit of drama, some turnovers, some big plays. But the game's still wide open. We've had it all here in this first half. I think the second half is going to be big also.
It will be Joke with the ball to start the second half, and he'll get it out near the 25-yard line. Halftime in this one, 10-7 the score. We've had a little bit of everything. The drama bowl continues. Joke with the slim lead. The difference in this game, each team has turned the ball over, but man, Joke had an opportunity to put this one out of reach, TD, but he threw a pick on that drive, and that's the difference right now.
Yeah, that interception was huge. It allowed JS to get back in the game, and then JS threw an absolute laser with Michael Vick to stay in it. And then the screen went black. He was able to convert, or he got stopped on the fourth down, JS, but he couldn't really do much with it. Second half, game's completely wide open.
Hey, do you think that call to not, I mean, I know 2020 hindsight, obviously he didn't get it, but what do you think of the call to not kick the field goal there on that drive, unlike what he did early in the game when he trusted his defense?
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, I don't know. Joke always trusts his defense. Questionable call right there, but it just seems like no one wants to take this game. Joke, that's the thing. He's not known as a passer, and JS is really committing to that run. Joke is going to have to get a big play through the air if he really wants to seal this game.
As we wait to send it back from halftime, we need somebody who can lift something heavy. Let's bring in the big man, the user. Look at him. He's so strong. User. What a weird first half between Joke and JSthebest. Do you feel like JS got to feel pretty good about himself considering how badly this game started, the fact that he's only down 3?
Absolutely. And to be real, JS shouldn't be in this game, especially all the turnovers he's had. So Joke is frustrated. Joke feels like he's better. He knows he's 10 times better. He's getting frustrated. And it has nothing to do with JSthebest. And you can tell it. He's been online. Everyone knows he's been complaining, talking about the location, about the lag and all that, who's on East Coast, West Coast and all that. He feels like, Joke is very sensitive. We know how he is. But the LeBron James, he wants to go out and dominate and prove that he's the best player. And right now, the score doesn't shows that. So he's very upset, and it has nothing to do with JSthebest. He just feels like I'm playing a better game. That's why he went for it, TD. He's like, I'm not kicking this field goal. This is JSthebest. I'm Joke. I'm not kicking the field goal. I'm about to flood him. And he's like, I can't flood this guy. And you can see the frustration happening. A little flick in the screen. He's ready to throw the control. I'm like, bro, relax. Relax. Just be Joke. You can make it through this. You'll win the game.
Yeah, and Ty, when you talk about Joke, some great points brought up by User. When you talk about Joke, we all know, talking about the East-West stuff, the frustration in the middle of this game. But that's how Joke plays. He's a fiery individual. Is that sort of a love-hate relationship? Is that something that can benefit him at times but also be a detriment?
Well, the thing is, he's always been like that his Madden career. But honestly, last year, he really toned that back, and he was more composed. And I think that's what helped him get to that championship belt. And I know he's frustrated right now. We've seen the tweets all week. If you guys follow Joke on Twitter, he's been complaining about this lag, this East Coast, West Coast stuff. But you can't let that get to you. I know it hurts, but this is a big game. Last year, he was just so much more composed. He didn't let that get to him. He even talked about that being a big thing he wanted to focus on. So in this game, he's going to have to do that in the second half.
And User, looking at JSthebest on the flip side, he's got that Michael Vick at quarterback, one of the only people to use him. But he hasn't really been able to scramble, use his legs because of the defense that Joke has brought out. Is that something he needs to force the issue with to try to soften up that defense?
I'm not too sure. Joke is one of the best defensive players in the world. But JS has to feel good because he's only down one possession. If he get a stop, he get anything fluke. And the thing about it, what makes it great, see, Joke defense is supposed to separate him. He's supposed to get those scores. He's supposed to get those fumbles to the 6 and lock up. His offense isn't what makes him great. So now that Joke has the ball, it's not an advantage for Joke to have the ball right here. The advantage for Joke is to be up multiple possessions because he's gotten the stops and scored off of defense. JS is in a great position. If he gets one stop, you never know, something fluke, a quick sack, fumble, shed, throw out a sack, pick 6 to the Baja, and we can see everything unravel. So JS is really in a great position, even though he's played a terrible half, throwing interceptions, having fumbles, not protecting the ball. Let's be honest, he's really in a great position. And a player like Joke, who isn't really known for his offense, the window is still open. The door is still cracked.
Well, user, let me see those. I gotta see those. Listen, the tank top twins get to show off the guns, but user came in with the heavy lifted, looking like Hulk Hogan out there, trying to lift the sun. Appreciate you hopping in, giving us some insight, and please hop on in during the game. We love to hear from you, but we got game time. We're back in action. Just shake your head. Don't shake your head at me. Hop in, user. We need to see you. The people want more user.
Nick and TD, you got it. I'll see you after the game. Have a good one.
Listen, we all know why user doesn't want to hop in, TD. It's because Queenie's over there making some delicious dinner right now, and he's got his hands full.
Oh, no doubt. The girls are pulling on his leg over there, asking him to watch TV with him, watch those cartoons, watch some Star Wars. He's got it all. It's hectic in that household, but he's doing a great job with us.
Back at it, 2nd and 8. Choke with the ball first to start the second half. And it is Bo Jackson. I wouldn't be surprised, TD, and I was actually looking in our amazing 100+ page stat book. Looking at Joke, I wanted to see what, as somebody who says he wants to be known as more than just a runner. You look at his play calling, his defense really sets the tone. He's the second least number of pass plays called out of the final 32, as there's Bo Jackson with some space inside the 40 to 35-yard line. You look at his percentage, he's about a 58% runner to passer. So while that may be more than Madden 20, he's still very much dominant on the run game.
Yeah, he still loves to ground and pound. As you see here, he's been doing that all game long. He finally broke off a big run. That's what he needed to get back in this ball game, and user made some good points at halftime there. I think the interesting thing, honestly, is that both these guys want to be on defense. I don't think either of these guys want to be on offense, which is crazy. Joke, we talked about it. He hates offense. He'd rather be on defense. And I think JS prefers to have Joke on offense so we can force him into a turnover, force him to pass the ball and make some mistakes. So, and I don't think JS feels comfortable on offense either. So crazy, but I do think both these guys feel more comfortable being on defense.
2nd down and 6. Joke with the least passing attempts per game of anybody, only averaging 4 pass attempts per game, but he knows he has that in his back pocket. In this game, that's why it's not a blowout right now. He threw a pick, and JSthebest was able to score off the turnover. Handoff back to Bo Jackson. When in doubt, back to Bo. He's going to set up another 3rd and short. It's like Novocaine, give it time, it always works.
Yeah, this RPO stretch is starting to have a little bit of success here. You see JS is trying to turbo rush up the middle, user rush to defend that, and that RPO stretch is picking up that user rush up the middle, and it's leaving him pretty free on the outside. There's no user there, just a computer, and he's able to pick up a nice little gain. So I think he's starting to like what he's seen in this I-form twins formation.
3rd and a yard. Back to the stretch.
Oh my God, bro.
Bo Jackson picks up the 1st down, and everybody at home's going, y'all are playing this on Madden 21, right?
Joke making it look like Madden 20 a little bit here. If you guys remember, he did use a punter at quarterback in Madden 20 to win his championship belt. But he's looking like he's got the same game plan, and that's the way Joke wants to play.
Well in enemy territory. Back to Bo. Almost able to bounce that outside. He'll get 4.
Yeah, and he really found a run that's starting to work, Nick. That could have been a big play.
Man.
This run is really picking up that user up the middle, and it's leaving the outside wide open. He almost swerved in, swerved back out, and could have turned that into a big play. JS was fortunate. He got a last-second tackle.
2nd and 6. Audible's down once again. He'll go to the dive this time. Trying to find something with Bo up the middle. He is the workhorse. 18 carries, 81 yards for the former Raider.
JS has had that dive stuffed up. It's really been the stretch that Joke has been having success with. Not the dive. We'll see if Joke maybe goes to the air on 3rd and 4. He might just stick to the ground game and see if he can get it, and if not, take his points.
Gannon gives it to Bo. Bo near the first down line. It's going to be 4th and short. And Joke couldn't pick one up earlier. He's going to bring the offense back on the field and try to clutch up and convert another 4th down. He's used this entire third quarter. Back to the press. He stopped again. JSthebest with the best 4th down defense.
2 stops now for JS. He's clutching up what he needs to, and Joke has left 6 points on the board now. This game could potentially be 16-7, but he's been aggressive going for it. Will that backfire? JS, here's your chance.
You talk about opportunity, you talk about leaving the door open. The door is wide open now for JSthebest. He'll pick up a 1st down, 46 seconds and counting the 3rd quarter. If you thought this was going to be a blowout, JSthebest says you're wrong.
What a ball game. Joke starting to get a little sweaty. You see him leaning up on the edge of his chair. Both these guys locked in. This is what John Madden football is all about.
The wheel route, and there's Kamara. That may be the final play of the 3rd quarter. TD, I hope your seatbelt is buckled, because this has been a wild ride. It's only a 3-point game. JSthebest looking to tie this up or take the lead.
JS starting to cook too. Joke brought heat right there. Wheel route out of the backfield was wide open, able to get a big play.
See what JS can do with Michael Vick. First and 10.
Pick, please.
Uh-oh. There's a flag down. What is this flag going to be? Offensive pass interference. On the pick, it didn't matter.
He got his feet in bounds on that, bro. Oh, my God.
It's a pick. It's going the other way. JSthebest can't believe it.
Oh, my God.
A drive that could have been monumental ends in an absolute dud.
Oh, my God.
This game is madness. I don't even know what's going on. This is one of the craziest games we've seen in the MCS.
Bro.
He threw a horrible read. I mean, that was triple coverage, but somehow Joe got the feet down. We got pass interference. This is a crazy game. That's a crucial mistake for JS. And Joke now can use all this clock and potentially ice this thing. Wow.
And I can hear the entire chat at home typing, there's offensive pass interference in this game?
Wow.
All right, well, 2nd and 2, and you know Joke. He's going to make sure there's just no clock left. A couple 1st downs, and this one could be over. Back to the
Get it! Let's go!
Oh, ball's out! Oh, it's picked up! Bo Jackson!
Bro. Come on.
He doesn't like the Snickers! He's got the Butterfingers! We're going the other way!
The madness continues. What a hit stick by JS, and now he's back on business. I said it earlier, it's like neither of these guys want to be on offense. They both want to be on defense, but someone has to win this game. Someone's got to take control.
And JSthebest picks up a 1st down. Everyone at home, how's your neck feeling? Anyone out there got whiplash?
This is incredible. This has got to be one of the best games. Honestly, one of the ugliest games, but one of the best games in MCS history. Just crazy.
Back to the I form. JSthebest already in field goal range to tie this one up.
Block him!
Hands it to Kamara. Interesting to see the differing strategy in terms of clock management. Joke's so good at snapping with 1 second left. JSthebest just trying to get the offense going.
Yeah, I think JS at this point just wants to score. He doesn't even care about the clock. He needs to take the lead here. The intensity is starting to build. Joke staying in that zone defense, mixing up his blitzing and coverages. JS going to go back to the inside zone.
Great defense there. How about the shed on the interior? Isaiah Simmons. Day 1 item, TD, and he's still on the field.
Oh, he's the best. We talked about his mutt player to watch. Now for JS, you can't make a mistake here. Your defense is playing phenomenal. You're in field goal range. You have points in your back pocket. Don't make a mistake.
3rd and 12. Can tie it up from here. Scrambles with Vic getting outside, looking for anything downfield. He'll hit the kicking
my God,
net
let's go get
with that
7.
throw.
God, let's go get 7. Get 3, anything.
And now JSthebest a kick to tie
I
it
fumbled
up.
the first time I get hit stick.
It is up, and from 53 yards out, it is good. And with 2:54 to go, Tyler Davis, we have a tie ball game.
How is this
We
game
do.
even close? We
JS
got
came to
touchdown.
play. He did his job right there. He tied this thing up,
Oh
and
my
now
God.
it's Joke's turn. The Madden 20 Bowl champion has a chance to go on a money drive. You got to think he's going back to that ground game.
One stop. One stop.
JS looking for a stop. Joke looking for any points. Anyone's ball game. Who you got in the chat? This game, it was Joke with 10 unanswered. It's JSthebest with 10 unanswered. Give me a 1 in the chat. If you're with Team Joke, give me a 2. If you're Team JSthebest. 2:54 left in the ball game. Jackson outside picks up a first down.
Yeah, he's found the run that works. It's this stretch. I would be surprised if Joke does not keep going back to the stretch over and over again, because JS is trying to use a rush. He got through there that time, but just way behind him. But it looks like Joke's in that trips now. We'll see if he audibles down again. It's going to go to the I for him close.
First and 10. Back to oh, and you know Joke's heart up in his throat, seeing another hit stick. Taken by Bo Jackson. JS bringing the lumber.
This boy is laying the wood. Another big hit stick from JS, and we're going to go down to the 2-minute warning. Who wants it more?
User. 2-minute warning. 10-all. My, how this game has changed, my friend.
Let me tell you, this game is crazy. First of all, I'm on pins and needles just like Joke. JSthebest laying the wood. Listen, this is one turnover away from being the biggest upset. Well, not the biggest, well, probably the biggest upset in MCS history. These guys are playing so tight. Joke is running the ball out here, and JS seems to be locking in and tuning in. Listen, TD, I see Joke over there. He's doing a lot of shaking, a lot of moving, neck popping, a lot of unnecessary movements right now. Your guy from E&B, the LeBron James, he looks a little rattled. That's all I'm saying, TD.
You make a good point. You see him. He's shaking. He's sweating. He's on the edge of his seat. He's making a lot of movements. I know he's on the edge of his seat. He feels like he should not be losing this game as he breaks a big run right there.
Big play for Bo. 30-25 down to the 21-yard line. The 4-time Browns champion coming up clutch with Bo.
The veteran. He found the run that works. This RPO stretch potentially has won him this game. JS doesn't have an answer for it, and that's why Joke is such a good player. He's played a bad game, let's be honest. But he's found this one run. We saw kind of what Noah did yesterday. He found this one run that he can go to where he's having moderate to good success, goes back to it, and now it's a matter of the clock for Joke and JS.
Back to Bo. Goes Joke. Oh, man. What does this sort of game, TD, do confidence-wise for Joke? If he's able to pull the win, which you never know, this game has been weird. Is this something that shakes his confidence, or is this something that he goes, look how much I fought through to get the win?
Listen, man, I don't think he can feel great after this win. I'm not going to lie to you. I think he's going to be upset. I know he thinks some things are not going his way as far as the circumstances, but honestly, he didn't play well. He threw that pick. He hasn't had any answer on offense, but he did find a way. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
All a formality at this point. Just don't miss the field goal is where we're at. He'll be able to take one more knee, run this down to only a couple ticks on the clock, and kick a game-winning field goal for $7,500 and a spot in that AFC North final against John Beast. And if you're looking at John Beast right now, TD, he's got to sit there and think, Joke a little vulnerable? He might be feeling good about himself.
Yeah, no doubt. And to be honest, though, Joke and John Beast both looked really bad on offense. That game is going to be a grinded-out defensive battle, just like this one was. But you got to tip your hat to JS as well. Like I said, he's always in that mix. He always fights. He fought back. But here we go, game-winning kick. Joke looking like he's going to be in the final 16.
for the win. The kick is up, and it is good for $7,500. Joke. It was a hard-fought, scrappy battle, but he is able to have the last laugh. 13-10 TD. What a wild roller coaster of a game this was, but no doubt the 4-time Browns champ is the victor.